Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It is Monday, the 21st of March of 2022, which means that we have all survived yet another depression season. So congratulations to all of us. It is now spring. Yeah, so cool. Days are gonna be longer than nights now. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, the plan for today is we are going to be working more on linting in Babi. We got mostly working last time. I want to tweak some of the highlighting and coloring for it so it looks nice. And there's also a few things I have to fix with the pre-commit integration, which makes some assumptions about working directory right now, and I gotta fix that, and multiple files and a whole bunch of other fiddly stuff. Then we got to write tests for it and all that stuff. But that's the plan for today. Hopefully you all are doing well. Let me say hi to everyone who is here. JJMC was first today. Hello, hello. Marsha's here, who says, what's up, schnurds? Who you calling a schnurd? Dovafu, welcome back. Grab his iPad. Good to see you again. MDS Ubuntu, hello, hello. Twan good to see you again. Fixter Jake, hello, hello. Didn't even realize it was spring. Yeah, I mean, looking at the date, that's the only way that I notice. Today's good weather. We'll go outside after work. Yeah, it's really nice here too as well. It's supposed to get up to like 60 Fahrenheit, which, like what, 16 Celsius, 17 Celsius, somewhere around there. Pretty warm, pretty nice. Hey, Babby, nice plushies. How's it going, Rollers? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. And Clip T9M, welcome back. It's been a while. Good to see you again. I think we have the same here in Illinois. Yeah, it makes sense. Fairly close, fairly similar temperature. Cronin DWT, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And for the reminder that I need to open up my stream dashboard because I forgot to do that. Whoops. But now I have it open. Perfect. Today's YouTube video is a little bit spicy. For those of you that have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, here, I'll just link directly to the video. Wait, really? Why did that not work? Did I forget to put it in the playlist? I bet I forgot to put it in the playlist. Playlist. Where the fuck is the playlist thing? No, it's in the right playlist. What? Oh, because it doesn't have the word money in the title. Right. There we go. There we go. There's my shitty clickbait video for today. It's not actually clickbait, it's muscle spasm. Weird. Weird! I ate the playlist. Yum. But let's see, what did I want to cover? Oh, I wanted to show you a really funny Stack Overflow post. Those of you on the Discord have already seen this, but this person tried to run Flake8 path to code or Flake8 path to code to check and got file not found there. And the reason they did this is if you look at the docs for how to use Flake8, it tells you to run this. And this person got whooshed so hard that they just tried these commands directly. Oh. But anyway, I thought that was amusing. Thought you might find that useful as or amusing as well. Every time it says I don't know what that word is. Guy in Cornell left a LinkedIn comment on a thread about 4 range loops. Said, "I take offense to this. 4 loops are integral to programming. Please delete this. Hail C++." That's kind of weird. Why should I read what I'm copy pasting into my terminal? I'm not some kind of literati. I'm having weird muscle spasms in my arm. Well, those will go away. Lord Ira, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Are you trying to work around you're trying to work around the word filter here? Because line numbers are stupid. They're a waste of space. You don't actually need them. TechX says, I'm not lying. I pasted something similar and it took me way too long to notice. IT is an Indian university. Oh, I see. I understand. There's no way I would have understood that though. Starting using it and just ask. If you want to see where you are, you can do that by doing Control-C, and it'll tell you where you are. You don't need to have it all the time though. Drink time, we were talking about IIT Krishmali. DeckX, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. At 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Welcome back. Right, what were we doing? Oh, yes. Oh, I should do open source review before we do anything else. Yes, of course. iSatisfied is here. Hello, hello. Control-C doesn't quit? How do I quit to babi? Literally any other text editor way, and it will quit. But how you doing, iSatisfied? Good to see you again. Open source review. Wait, why don't I have notification? I thought I muted this thread. Oh no, this is different. False positive unused import from name overlap. This is a duplicate. This is a duplicate. What is the code here? Yeah, this one. do. M2dev.net, hello, hello, and Elfinrod, and Kane and Jairus, welcome back to all of you. Hi, Athenia chat, I'm working my ass off trying in the midst of crunch time. I hate crunch time. Wait, what do you mean crunch time? Oh, go live a system, you have a deadline? Oh, that sucks. Deadlines are awful. Just work at infra, then you don't have deadlines anymore. Good, getting ready to go to Ohio for a quick 3-week course. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Delete email. Okay, yes, I have a little bit of open source update since last time. I did a few small things. These 2 things. If it isn't the consequences of my own action. So this is kind of funny. I opened this pull request first because people seem to really like to keep creating. I don't think this is going to make a difference. People seem to really like to make pyproject.toml issues over and over and over and over and over, even though there's a very clear duplicate. So I added a little message that was like, don't bother. You're wasting your time. But while I made this, the first version of this failed linting because Flake8 Bugbear added a lint error because of my YouTube video. Where's their changelog? Did not have one? Reamd? Maybe it's in the Reamd? Yeah, it is in the Reamd. This one. Contributed by one of our viewers. Or, I don't know if you actually watch the stream, but you hang out in the Discord. But yeah, so I made a video about don't decorate methods with these methods. And so then this got added to Flake8 Bugbear, and Flake8 Bugbear is used by Flake8, and Flake8 had a method decorated with LRU cache. So, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Anyway, I fixed it in Flake8. Diashakbdinov. I definitely said that wrong. But thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sharper Guy, Memory leaks in Python? Yeah, it's pretty easy to accidentally leak in Python. When A-lint? We haven't worked on A-lint in a real long time. Reamd like the book? There's a book called Reamd? Is something else has my meme? Reamd. Holy fuck, there's a book called Reamd? Why do I feel like I have to read it now? Reamd is a techno-thriller novel by Neil Stevenson, published in 2011. The story, set in the present day, centers on the plight of a hostage and the ensuing efforts of family and new acquaintances, many of them associated with a fictional MMORPG, to rescue her as her various captors drag her around the globe. I mean, it actually sounds kind of interesting. But I had no idea that there was something else called Reamd, and I've just been memeing this whole time. Because it's my typo for readme. That's kind of nuts. I didn't know that was a thing. Cool. Bro, it's by Neil Stevenson. I don't know who the fuck that is. Techno thriller for Techno Kings. How's it going, Shy Ryan? Welcome back. I think I told you about this book once because I found it in the Googles. Oh, I don't remember that. Cowface Dude says, would you mind taking a look at this later? Just subscribe, Cowface Dude. I actually can't turn off pre-rolls as a partner, so there's nothing I can do. Sorry. Snow Crash was highly acclaimed. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's part of my partner agreement. So, worry. But if you subscribe, then you won't see ads. Iron, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Also, if I run ads more often, you won't see ads, but that kind of goes against the idea of not seeing ads. But just thought it would help with new viewers. I think anyone that's been on Twitch for a while understands that there's gonna be ads, and that's just the way things go. But just get a gift sent by being a cutie. There you go. Okay, so that's open source update since last time. What else did I have? I have something else? No, maybe. No, I think that's it. Did you hear that CEO is a made-up title, so Musk is now Techno King of Tesla, and CFO is Master of Coin? Oh, that's fucking cringe. Okay, so what we were working on the last time, I'm gonna have to give myself a refresher since I don't remember. What's T5 thought by? Oh, this was me showing off a thing. That was an interesting typo. What are you? Oh, me debugging stuff. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. T4.py is our marquee. I improved it since last time off stream. Oh, never mind. Maybe that's only the video version. Anyway, I made a video about this little thing. Oh, that reminds me. I have another thing to show you. Yeah. Yeah, so I made an improved version of the DVD screen where you can resize now. Did I not show the resize? Where's the resize? Anyway, I made resizing work because it wasn't working before. But I have another update. We were working on automatically shiny hunting on Saturday, and this is what we made. We made a resetter. Oh shit! What did that do? I didn't want that. Oh, go away. I want to actually watch the video. There we go. I click a button. Oops. 330-ish? Yeah, this reset, or is it the next reset? The next reset. Shit. 420-ish? Here we go. Here we go. But I got the shiny Pokemon with Python code. So I don't know. That's kind of cool, I guess. See how it noticed that it's shiny because of the dialogue. And then I spent like 15 minutes trying to catch it in my favorite ball, but alas, it started struggling to death. And yeah. It didn't die though. I was very careful about not letting it die, but I eventually got it in Master Ball, which yeah. Anyway, caught the shiny Pokemon from last stream. Don't mind subscribing, but I don't jump in here regularly. I will once I jump in here. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. He's off his rocker. I mean, has he ever been on his rocker? Will M, hello, welcome back. Deckx says, haven't been here in a while. How do you make a living? I have a job. I have a job. I have a day job. I currently, for the next 2 weeks, work at Stripe. But then I will be working at Sentry, which will be pretty awesome. I'm pretty hyped for that. Jamie Pratt, hello, welcome back. Universe Mole, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a foot job. Marsha. That doesn't sound complicated. I mean, it's a little complicated because I'm employed right now, but I am definitely not working. But yeah. Hey man, welcome back. I use Sentry in my Elixir projects. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people use Sentry. I didn't quite realize just how many people use it until I started talking about it, and they're like, oh, I use Sentry. I use Sentry for this and that. Grapples says, where are you from? What do you mean? Like, where am I located now? Where was I born? Where did I grow up? Where have I lived? Could be any of those things. I'm currently located in Michigan. Born. Why do you care where I was born? Aren't all those the same answer? Not really. All of it gets out Notepad. Are you trying to go through my password reset prompts? I sound like Owen Wilson? No, there's no way. I don't go, wow. 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 Wow, what's your mother's maiden name? Wow. Shatford says, do you know what you'll be working on at Sentry? Yes, I will be building out a developer productivity organization. What's your social security number? Yeah. What's your mother's maiden name? No. No. I'm not divulging that much information. Now you do? Yeah, well, as soon as I try and imitate his voice and say, wow, a bunch, then of course I do. Unless I have a shitty imitation, which, I mean, I wouldn't say my imitation is particularly good. Oh, yeah. I gotta fix both. I gotta fix all these things. We're gonna be doing them in approximately this order today. Will you be fully remote? I don't think there's not too many software company offices in Michigan, so yes, I will be fully remote. Does anyone know how to reduce a fever? I don't know. Become unsick. Alright, what's T.Py? Where are you? Kind of a cool thing, but we're not going to be using it. E2.py, also kind of a neat thing. We did end up using this one, so we can get rid of that. E3.py is our marquee. Let's make it a little faster, and then we will delete it. Or should I No, we haven't used this repo in a while. Maybe we'll use it today. We haven't used this in 2 years. What do I usually do for this? Why is there t2.py.back? Oh, because that's the thing that gets formatted. Yes, Maker 2022 321. Marquee in curses. IJKL is not used. IJKL. Lego Logic, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Shit, what is that called? Curse set. I hate how half of the things are on standard screw and the other half are on wow, that's super laggy. Are on curses. Exonity, hello, welcome back. Mr. Streamer, can you do a kickflip? I'm really bad at skateboarding, but I'm pretty sure if I spent like, I don't know, a few days, I could probably do a kickflip. I can do an ollie and a nollie, but I've never tried to do a kickflip. Have Fever 100? Go to the doctor, my dude. Plasma Orbs, hello, welcome back. Thanks for posting the salary video. That was great. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. I was a little uncomfortable posting it, to be completely honest. I still feel a little bit weird about it. Mostly, I don't know. I think the video is fine. I just feel like it's not my style of content, you know? It's a little baity. But, I don't know, people seem to... The reception on the video has been overall positive so far, so... Here's the stats that I have on it so far. So it is my fastest viewed video ever. This was my most recent fastest viewed video ever. So it's outperforming that by a lot. Its like to dislike ratio is good still. Usually on videos that get viewed a lot, the like to dislike ratio is not so great. Also, spoiler, these are the videos for the rest of the week. But it's currently 100% like ratio, whereas if you look at this, this is only a 97% ratio. So typically my videos that get lots of views have lower ratios. Like, damn, this one is less than 90%. That's kind of fucking crazy. But sounds 100%, I guess. But yeah, that I guess that's some of the stats so far. I don't have more stats. I'll get them in an hour or so, but anyway, YouTube video. Amazing Cow Milk, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That's quite the name. But welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Link to the video. FAQs. There we go. That one. Torfun, welcome back. People love talking here about that shit? Yeah. I think that talking about salary less uncomfortable is great. Only people that win from lack of salary conversations are the employer. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah. FixJ says, so I thought I had a return label for my old work laptop, but I don't. Time to figure out who to contact him. I mean, if they don't send it to you, it's yours forever. Oh, yeah, why is this called basic config? That's pretty funny. Yeah, both of those things are wrong. Nothing should really call basic config except for applications. So logging is just kind of a bad idea in general. But yeah. You should go to a doctor, J-Man. Being well is way more important than watching my stream. I have no degree and make 3x what my wife makes, who needs 2 degrees for her job. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, that's insane. I'll milk it while it lasts. Yeah. When I first got it, it had a return label in the box, but that was over a year ago, and I moved since then. Yeah, my work is supposed to send me return labels soon too, but I have not received them yet. How do these work? That's this one. Yeah, small ream D, I guess. Ream D. Marquee in curses. I was looking at terminal escapes, and chat wondered if there was a marquee. I know you can't see this off screen. Annotation. So we made a little curses app which simulates marquee. Yeah, there we go. Add marquee in curses. I guess I should add these other ones too, right? I already deleted them? No? What does this one do? An interruptible background process? Yeah, with select loop. Greaser scam. Recently learned you can do RMRF mount C in WSL to delete your C drive. Yeah, that makes sense. You're talking to Grease. My girlfriend is about to get her master's in environmental biology, and she'll make about half of what I do. Oh no. Degreaser scam says D's nuts. How you doing? Welcome back. Have you aliased Vim as Babi? No, Vim just runs Vim, but I never type Vim, so no risk of me accidentally Vimming. Oscaroso, welcome back. Hello. Kevin's also here. How you doing? Good to see you again with the Python thonk. Got enough thonks there? Make a bash script for notes, then auto push, and take that one line as a comment for push. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Litet, but welcome back. Wouldn't want to accidentally Vim yourself? Yeah, that's true. Guess we also make this. Make their 2022-0321. Cancelable background task versus CP babi t.py. This thing. We gotta make it better. Main int burn if name. Ream D. Cancelable background task and curses. This was made while investigating implementing linters for babi. Unfortunately, the approach only works on POSIX likes because Windows Select only works for sockets. Sad fate. I haven't been keeping up with this repo in a while, so I figured we'd give it some love. There we go. Please love Vim, Anthony. What? Why would I? Make this a Vim-friendly stream? I mean, I don't hate Vim. I just wouldn't want to use it. Saw you making notes. Oh, I have this repo where I make silly one-off scripts. Oops, not that repo. That I've mostly stopped committing to because I usually just make videos instead now. Yeah, I frequently debug things with small scripts, usually named t.py. This gives them a more permanent home. But like some of them are just like weird things. I didn't even need PyTest for this. But I could have just used try except here. But anyway. These are figments of past before I made videos, before, you know, I had things to explain stuff for. But anyway. That's what that repo is. Has anyone shared this yet? Pokemon or Big Data? I feel like we did this on stream once, but we can do it again. I'm gonna get them all right, but because I know all the Pokemon. I don't know any of the Big Data though. Wink. Ah, baka. Yeah, so I kind of cheat on this, but but maybe if I didn't know more Pokemon, I would get some of these wrong. Fucking Flink. Ugh. Hackathon. What a fucking name. Atlassian? Does someone really not know? Atlassian is Big Data? Press X to fucking doubt there. Atlassian has somehow duped several software companies into thinking they need Jira to be agile. If only we all had the agility move in real life. Fuck. God damn. Yeah, here we go. You have a Nico sub. Oh, interesting. Shaz, hello, welcome back. Prisoner of Azkaban? Yeah, exactly, Crow. Bill Nothis says, hi, Anthony, welcome to another stream. Indeed. How you doing? Chom, thank you for the sub at 11 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. I don't know why TTS didn't give you your lull. TTS, why you know? Rebels1, hello, welcome. Levinson, how's it going? Wait, what are we all laughing at? Oh, the Atlassian thing? Yeah. Jen says that new video is not fair, too good. I mean, I'm still a little queasy about it, but I'm glad you liked it. Well, comments have started pouring in. What do we got in the comments here? Totally agree on the transparency being a good thing. I personally never had a non-academic position, so a transition in the industry world would definitely warrant the use of a tool like this to better gauge the negotiation range for salary. Have you had to do much salary negotiation through your positions, and did you use any rule of thumb? Trying to judge self-worth from a monetary perspective is a bit icky and nuanced. Yes, I have negotiated every position except for Stripe, because I had no position to negotiate from. I guess I didn't negotiate, well, actually that's not true, because I didn't negotiate my Yelp offer, but I didn't know any better. Every time since knowing better, I've negotiated. In theory, you should negotiate every offer. I can probably do another video on my negotiation tactics, though it usually boils down to don't say a number first, and if you're forced to say a number, say something that's so high, say something high enough but doesn't make you laugh about it. Some companies don't do negotiation. Some companies, quote in quotes, don't do negotiation and compute salaries based on years of experience and role. Even for those, you can usually squeeze out a bit of signing bonus. Yeah, something like that. Atlassian definitely has big data. Hopefully don't get breached. I mean, only for hosted Atlassian. You don't necessarily have hosted Atlassian. Teleported says, I've seen a lot of you techies using this half keyboard setup. What a fucking presumptuous sentence, my dude. You gotta work on your wording there. How do you like it? I don't know, it's fine. It looks cool. That's the only reason I use it on stream. It's in theory for ergonomic issues, which I don't personally have. I've never had, like, you know, wrist pain or you know, keyboard fatigue or shit like that. But I know a lot of people do suffer from that, and you know, the few people that I know personally that have gotten this keyboard after I showed them it were like, oh yeah, this has made me feel like way better. Queasy because of the content? I don't know. Something about the video, I mean, the video is entirely genuine and like exactly what I want to say, and I don't know, something about it just makes me feel a little bit uneasy. I don't really know what it is. Can't really quite put my finger on it. But Oscarosa says we're all big data on this blessed day. Oh no. Laffy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oramus, welcome back. Good to see you. Feel like it's impossible to negotiate your first offer in the industry. Yeah. I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, you have nothing to negotiate with. You have no demonstrated experience. You have no counter offer. Well, maybe you have counter offers. But yeah, it's really hard to negotiate your first one. But I also had no idea. And, you know, having no idea really doesn't put you in a seat to negotiate. I had no idea that negotiation was something you should do until, you know, my second job. Well, I guess by that point it was my third job, but it was my second job out of school. Griffin Bork says, hey streamer, can you do another video where you interview for me and negotiate on my behalf? Welcome back, Griffin Bork. Good to see you again. They'll say no until they give you a final offer. I don't know if that's a good strategy either, because sometimes they'll just be like, nah, get fucked. Can you please talk a little bit about work-life balance, remote work, how to manage health/work together, and keeping personal life separate from work life? Sure. I actually think I have a very good strategy to this, in that the first thing that I do is I separate work from personal. So this room here, my stream room, this is my personal space. I don't do work in here. I don't never have my work laptop in here. My work setup is in my living room, where I have a separate desk. I separate my work and personal life spatially. The other thing that I do is typically when I would work at an office, I would have a very particular schedule. You know, I'd wake up at a particular time, take a particular train into the city, arrive at the office at the same time, leave at the same time, etc. And a schedule is very important for keeping sanity just in general. It's less important when you're in an office because you don't want to really stick around, and when people start leaving, you kind of end up leaving as well. For remote work, you don't have so many of those physical boundaries, and so you have to set them up for yourself. And what I've done in that situation is set alarms on my phone. Set alarms on my phone such that I wake up at the same time. I set aside a particular amount of time to eat breakfast, log onto the computer at the same time every day, take lunch at the same time every day, sign off at the same time every day, and have structured time so that I'm, focused on working or not focused on working. And I found that's kind of the best way to force a balance between work and personal time. So separate space and schedule things. As for like, how do you make remote work? It's kind of different for everyone. For me, the biggest thing is like making sure that I'm still, conversing with peers and like having as many face-to-face video calls as possible. Documenting things, understanding context, like doing the stuff that's hard. I'm not particularly great at it, but I do my best. An entire sleeve says typing in Dvorak cured my arsight. Interesting. Elver Galarga says, what's the best way to learn Python? My advice for programming, the best way to learn in general is to just do stuff. Build projects, learn the necessary things you need to build the project, make it successful, and you'll learn much better than, watching videos or reading books or doing non-practical things. Now, of course, I'm not going to discourage you from watching my YouTube videos, but I think taking what you learn in a video and applying it practically is much more important than not. Maybe you've never had wrist pain because you use a split keyboard. I've only had this keyboard for a couple of years now. Since I got it as part of streaming. I think I got it in 2020 actually. And honestly, before that, I don't even have the crappy keyboard I used before. I used like a $10 Logitech keyboard. Like, I've never had anything significant in terms of ergonomics with keyboards. But welcome back, Aquafunkalistic Booty Wap. Good to see you again. I'm using Microsoft Sculpt at the moment, and I started to have wrist problems, but it's much better now. I've heard good things about the Sculpt, but I could not use it because it has weird key layout. Ergonomic also helps me, and I fixed my cheating fingers. I typed T with my right hand before, now it's not possible. Yeah, I did the same thing. 100%. Ormus says, I started playing with Ansible today towards writing a playbook like you use for Puppet, which is both exciting and fun. Nice. Let me know what you think of Ansible. I personally am not a fan of Jinja templated YAML, but teach their own. Use physically different hardware, ideally rooms for work and not work, aka the opposite of what I'm doing. Yeah. That face when my work and personal desk are the same, I just click a button on my HDMI switcher. Yeah. Why I separate things out. Presumably when I buy a house, I will have 2 separate offices, but for now, my living room is good enough, I guess. Another thing that has made my remote work experience way better is to find some sort of passive exercise while you're working. So I have this like stepper thing. I don't even know what I would search for here. Oops, I can't spell. Stepper gonna get it? It is actually going to get it. I have this stepper which I use during meetings, which is really great. It's basically just like burn calories for free. So I just, walk away on this bad boy while I'm in meetings. I don't have the little hand thingies, but yeah, it's another thing that I recommend for remote work, which is real nice. I tried negotiating the $4 an hour offer I got for an intern job. They didn't want to. I didn't accept the offer. Yeah. That's real fucking cheap. Yeah, I would not accept that offer. Holy shit. I'd like to separate my work and personal stuff. Alas, this apartment has 3 rooms. I mean, I only have 3 rooms. I've got my living room kitchen, I've got my den, and I have my bedroom. I guess there's a bathroom. Maybe it's 4 rooms. And an oversized closet. Maybe it's 4 rooms. Now he just takes a train to a random stop that comes back home so he can feel like he just took the bus to work. Yeah, that'd be pretty wild. No plushies in the background on meetings? Yeah, no one really sees my plushies. I can use Vim keybinds, says Anthony. Do you think a US software dev is worth the salary of 10 devs from India? That's a spicy question. I think my opinion on this is that historically the rest of the world is severely underpaid for software engineering. I don't know why it is so different in the US than it is elsewhere. But I don't generally think that an average US software dev is 10 devs from somewhere else. No. But yeah. DCNet says, I desperately crave a separate office space. It's pretty nice if you can afford it, I guess. Also, while working from home, having a meeting schedule helps with structure. I always make sure that I stick to having my lunch/break right at the contracted lunch hour, although I'll snack on stuff throughout the day. Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll do the same thing. Splitting it in desks is nice, but I don't want to buy another 2 to 3 displays again. Yeah, that's fair. Admittedly, I found I don't use my other display that much at work. But I only have 1 extra display for work. But work just paid for it, and often they will. Joe65, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sneaky Cat, what a name. Welcome to the stream. I'm in my last year of university, and to be honest, I'm a little unsure how to even start applying to proper jobs. Just apply to everything. That's kind of my advice. Worst case, you get a bunch of interview experience, and best case, you get a bunch of offers, and you can, leverage them against each other. I kind of went through the same thing. I didn't really know what to do either, so I applied to like 13 different places. I had 42 interviews in 1 week, which was fucking insane. But yeah, I just applied everywhere, and it gave me a lot of different choices as to what to pick. And also, I mean, I didn't know at the time, but I can give you this advice for where I fell through. When you have a bunch of offers, you can get other companies to pay more money. So if you have a company that you really want to work for, and you have another offer that's slightly more, slightly better, you can always be like, hey man, I really want to work here, but those schmucks over there are going to pay me more. Can you match that? And often you can use that as a leverage point. But yeah, my advice is just apply everywhere. Don't worry about languages. Don't worry about years of experience. That shit's bullshit. Especially for entry level jobs, you will learn whatever you need to learn in order to be successful. They're really just looking for people that are smart and can get work done, kind of thing. Color Marku, hello, welcome. Here's something anyone can put in their bash RC. Oh no, what are we putting in our bash RC, Kevin? Wait, I didn't know there was a... What the fuck is this? I didn't know this is a thing. What does that do? Is that a prompt? Ghost IT Shell TV. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I didn't know this. What does this do? Select YN in yes, no. What have I done? Oh, I need a semicolon here. Yo, what? Why did Q work? How do I make it stop? How do I make it stop? How do I make it stop? Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that was a thing. Entire Sleeve says, in my opinion, it's important to be willing to say no when bosses and coworkers expect you to be available after hours. Don't put Slack on your phone. Yeah, I don't put Slack on my phone either. I have PagerDuty on my phone, but I have, I have a responsibility for that. Houses are so expensive now? Yeah, you're telling me. So we Marsha, what? No. Eddie says, do you have a display on your ceiling? No, but I look up at this display. It's not quite on the ceiling, but it kind of looks that way based on where my camera is. So yeah, it looks like I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm not, I promise. But you wear a sports bra in your meetings too. If I don't have a camera on, why would I bother wearing clothes? But no, I don't have a sports bra. I do have some like kind of tight-fitting athletic shirts, if that's what you want to picture. I often just wear exercise clothes to work. But yeah. Shat says, I gotta go hanging out with the nephews, but I appreciate the video. I understand that it can be uncomfortable, but us that are joining the industry need the guidance so that we can be sure to be compensated accurately. Also, I think I understand the queasy part. I feel like I'm judged because of how little I've made in the past. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here, as always. I'll see you around. You're not all 10x engineers in California. 10x is cringe. I get paid in blood diamonds. Get on my level. What the fuck? I get paid in peanuts. Oh no. Joshi Panta, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Can you keep the stuff Stripe paid for? Of course not the laptop, but we'll see. Depends what they ask for back. I mean, I'll keep whatever they don't ask for back. Except for like, I don't give a shit. They have like they sent me like a gamer mouse, which I tried and it's really fucking hard to use. I don't know why they would send like gamer mice. That doesn't make any sense. They also sent a split keyboard that has the Microsoft one. This one. Except they sent the white model. The one that's like, oh, you use it for 5 minutes and it looks like it gets grimy almost immediately. But I also can't use this keyboard because the layout's weird. I tried using it and I was like, how do I computer? So I have a keyboard and mouse that I hope they ask for back because I don't want them. Live coding, hello, hello, welcome back. I use one display 99% of the time, and then when I need Chrome Dev Tools, suddenly I need 3 full-size monitors. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. 42 in 1 week? Yeah, it was fucking nuts. It was fucking nuts. Couldn't imagine taking 42 in 1 week. Praising Marsha. why you gotta be like that? Where did this even go? Oh, I'm so far behind on chat. Jesus. Canada isn't real. What? Canada's real. Oh, in Canada I get paid peanuts compared to US counterparts. Yeah, you also get paid in Monopoly money. That's kind of unfortunate. Outside of university courses and coursework, what's the best way to make myself more desirable compared to others? Passion projects? Yeah, open source contributions, passion projects, something you can talk about. That's really all they're really looking for is like, do you have something that you're interested in and can describe and, you know, talk about outside of school projects? Amazing Cow Milk says, hey there, I got started on a project, some low-level JavaScript. Low-level JavaScript. At work, even though I don't have a CS degree, and it got me interested in coding, so I've been learning it as a hobby. Do you have any recommendations on getting involved in open source software to start learning practical coding? Yes. Is this the right video? Yes. Check out that video. Also, should have just done this. I think I would have gotten both the videos. Yeah. Oh, no. The first video here is also just my general advice for learning programming in general, which is build projects and learn as you go. I wish I'd tried that when I was applying. I was offered a job, then was asked to do my first interview for less pay. Oh, I wish I'd said that I had another offer and can they match it, although I'd rather do the job I have than the other one anyway. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. And for people who can inverse a binary tree or do fizzballs. Those are such stupid interviews. They're so dumb. Yeah, I didn't know Bash had a built-in prompt. Thank you for that, Kevin. Holy shit, I'm so far behind in chat. You guys have successfully stalled me today. Entry-level jobs, you need a minimum of 3 years in XYZ framework at front end on top of knowing Postgres. Yeah. Ignore all job requirements. They're written by people that aren't actually hiring you and don't actually matter. You need a semicolon before done? Yeah. I also need a break because it's a loop. I didn't realize it was a loop. Just don't use Slack at all, says Fireball Monkey. Yeah. 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 Select is awkward on Zish. Interesting. Also agree on not putting work stuff on my phone. Only once have I ever logged into work stuff outside of work hours. Yeah, I used to have my Gmail from Lyft on my phone. And let me tell you, that shit made me antsy all fucking day. And really sets you up for a bad work-life balance. Because you want to, you kind of get into the, oh, I guess I gotta answer. Oh, I saw it, now I can't ignore it. My brain does that. Like that's why I basically have to stick at inbox 0, and why these 4 emails in my inbox are driving me nuts right now. But yeah, I'm very much an inbox 0 kind of person, and otherwise it bothers me all day. Use a VTuber that looks exactly like you for your meetings. I don't know how that would fly. It'd be pretty funny, but I don't know how that would fly. The company's policy is you keep the stuff after 6 months of employment, stuff being everything but the laptop. Yeah, that seems like a decent policy. Also, like, do they really want... Like, there's no way they want used hardware back, right? This is why I usually just buy my own shit. Because I don't even want to have to think about it. Like, I have 2 of these keyboards because I use one for work. Good thing about gaming mice is multiple buttons. Yeah, that shit's just so much work though. How's it going, Wholesome Thought? Welcome back. JDSY says, do you use PyEnv? No, I do not. Because it has caused me so much pain. So much pain. I'm looking at managing multiple Python installs on Ubuntu. Just install them all using dead snakes and use virtual envs. That's my recommendation. Bielefeld isn't real. City believed to be somewhere in Germany. What? 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 Copy pasting cookie information onto client websites. That doesn't sound like low level. But I'm not going to take that away from you. Worst interviews are the ones that come with a 10-hour take-home assignment. And I fucking hate take-homes. I did one recently that was like, yeah, here's a take-home interview. It should take you 4 hours. And I'm like, I don't have 4 hours. I barely have 2. I'm going to give you whatever I can get done in 90 minutes. They were like, whoa, you did way more than people usually do. I'm like, I didn't want to do any of this. Hey, what's up on Nightly? Welcome back. And Jazz Lucy, good to see you both again. Inbox 0 gang, yeah, true. Octavius, hello. Use a VTuber for meetings, mute yourself, tell everyone to get fucked. Yeah. Use a keyboard for work? Yeah. Madflash says, have you worked on a terminal UI library? Are you asking if I've written one or have I used one? I mean, this is a term. This is me using curses, and in some ways you could consider the code I wrote on top of it library-like, but not precisely. I assume they want the laptop back for infosec reasons. Yeah, 100%. I have heard Anthong, it's true. Bumbles1 says ASDF. Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but also seems like a lot of work. How can I see on Ubuntu where an alias is defined? I don't know that there's a good way to find where it comes from, but you can usually do like type, and that'll tell you what the alias points to, and then you really just have to check, you know, bashrc profile, Etsy profile, Etsy profile.d. Those are the common places. Should get paid to do those interviews? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Venix says, quick question, is there any runtime overhead when using a virtual environment? So funny you ask that. I can now say definitively no. However, spoiler video that's coming out in a couple weeks. But Python was slower in the virtual environment by about 20 milliseconds. But after fixing it, I show it after it's fixed. Where's the part where I show it after it's fixed? Yeah. After fixing it, it's not slower in a virtual environment. Virtual environments aren't virtual machines. They are just path variable. But yeah. Yeah, I've not written a terminal UI library other than what I've written for Babi. Would a 4-hour assignment go over better if they paid you to do it? I mean, yeah, but no one's gonna do that. Fireball Monkey says, gotta drive home, but I'll be back. Sounds good, sounds good. Grep and Tild, yeah, that's probably the easiest way. What is this dink dog emote, Jess Lucy? Is this like a bing bong? It's pretty dorbs though. I just type alias, get them all listed because it's more fun. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mila? Welcome back. Hello. Are there any scary dick jokes today? We haven't made any dick jokes today, Ask Bill, but welcome back. I'm super interested in getting more perspectives on this. Wouldn't any time-consuming interview practice have this problem? Or is it about the candidate maybe doing 4 hours of work to get rejected? Who looked at the output for 30 minutes? Well, the thing is, take-home interviews, they're often done to have a candidate spend more time in an interview setting compared to just a traditional interview. And so that's how they're different. And often they say, you know, like Netflix does this, for instance. Netflix does take-home interviews, and they say like only spend an hour on it. But the expectation or the project that they're asking you to implement would take most people 4 or 5 hours, and people spend 4 or 5 hours on them. I only spent an hour on mine because I was like, fuck this, I don't give a shit. But it's often, you know, it's taking away personal time that's, you know, not really directly contributing to your output. Also, Netflix didn't even fucking look at mine. They didn't look at the code. They didn't look at the output. They did none of those things. And so a lot of times they're just a complete waste of time. Start of the Python was 20 milliseconds slower. Yeah. Yep. Who's gonna pay $800 for a 4-hour take home? Yeah, exactly. No one's gonna pay. No one's gonna pay what it's actually supposed to be. I don't know what the emote is. It's cute. Yeah. Your bot should automatically post the correct video for questions you have a video about. That's so hard to do, Easy Light. It's so hard to do. Issues that there are people who why is this? Who will spend way more than 4 hours or maybe ask for help from friends because they're desperate to get a job. Yeah, that's also true. Does Dead Snakes not have a 3837? Apt install fails on both of them. 310 worked. What? Which release are you on? Because on focal, 3.8 comes from Ubuntu itself, so that'll get skipped there. But it shouldn't fail. I'd be interested in the output. At least with LeetCode, individuals can develop their own skills on their own time. Doing interviews for companies just unpaid work. Yeah, sometimes it's literally unpaid work. Like I've had a take home where it's literally just like, here's a bug we have at work. Figure out how to solve it, and it's just like, oh. The Tandev says, would you like it if the callable type annotation can be used with built-in.callable? Yeah, it would be pretty cool, but callable built-in.callable isn't a class, it's a function. It doesn't quite work the same. Ari, hello, welcome. What do you think a good interview process is? I think they all kind of suck. My ideal interview process is something where you put the candidate into a situation that's close to what they would actually be doing in real work, and work collaboratively with them. Or design interviews. I think design interviews are pretty good as well. But I don't know. It's pretty rare that I've been happy with an interview process. Raul C, hello, welcome back. Neil says, I had a take-home for Target and for Bats. Both were kind of worthless take-home assessments. Yeah. Also, an interview process where you have to do 20 hours of work with a teammate, but you get paid for it. Yeah, getting paid for it's worth it. They just want to see you in a team setting and how you are working with coworkers. Yeah. But very few people have half a week to dedicate to doing that. It's kind of tough. Kevin says, before I was a contractor, I was working for a small company where I live. We did take-home assignments for candidates. They got paid for the time. Yeah, I feel like they should get paid in. What's the name of 2204? 22 is Jammy, which is not out yet. We're a fairly small 12 employees. If larger companies don't do that, they're just cheap fucks. Yeah. Yeah. 20 is focal. Yeah, show me the output then, JDMSY, because it works fine for me. 3.8 will come from the system though. 3.7 should work. I have it installed. And this is the Dead Snakes versioning. Where do the names come from? It's usually adjective and then animal, and they cycle around. 21.10, Dead Snakes doesn't support 21.10, so you're installing 3.10 from upstream and not from Dead Snakes. Dead Snakes only supports LTS because it's a big fucking time sink to support even LTS and a lot of other work. That's how I conduct my interview questions. Anthony, collaboratively investigate a black box API. Yeah, makes sense. You had the choice between living and die. Would you use Java or die? That's a tough question. I'm maybe not going to answer that because maybe the answer is too dark. How does a design interview look like for an engineering candidate? Yeah, I have not talked about this on stream or in detail yet, but I do have an example one where I did a mock system design interview. You can check that out. I've been meaning to make an actual video where I describe like how someone would approach this and like my tips and tricks, because I don't really go over that in this. It's actually I usually find a fairly cookie cutter approach to these works well. It's usually like load balancer, data system, service layer, pick relational versus document store, no Kafka for some write heavy things, talk about globalization, multi-region, etc. Talk about ownership. That's kind of the cookie cutter that I do for those. But Citrus is here. Hello. Happy Monday. What's happening here? A whole lot of What, we're an hour into the stream and I haven't written a single line of code? A whole lot of nothing. We've been talking about recruiting and interviewing and learning and salary negotiation and that sort of stuff. That's basically been streamed so far today. But how are you doing, Citrus? RK Rams, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Price says, I got ghosted from a final interview recently. Oh, getting ghosted sucks. That's the worst. Getting ghosted sucks. Is the Twitch chat window and curses too? No, this is just, it just prints to the output. Not curses. But it does have a cool feature. That I guess I'll show off. Alright, chat. Spam your emotes. Blackbox, welcome back. Hello, hello. Hey. Hey. And it even works for animated emotes, which is kind of nifty. Not just regular text with escape codes? Yeah. Yep. What's upstream, dog? I don't know. Using Java is too dark. Yeah. My fever's broke. Cool. Good to hear, J-Man. Kanger says, I'm trying to get started. I'm playing around with Game Engine. Should I use C# and Unity or C++ and Unreal? I personally prefer C#, but if I remember right, Unity is like old C#. I have not written anything in a game engine in a very, very long time. Very, very long time. Oh, this one's a little bit glitchy. Wonder why this one's a little bit glitchy. That's weird. Maybe if I make it bigger? Why is it not letting me zoom? Scroll. Yeah, why is this one glitchy? Well, I don't know. Not my software. Someone else's software probably. But yeah, I haven't written anything in a game engine in a very long time, so I don't have any advice there, unfortunately. Sorry if you've been unsuccessful in solving last year's Google Code Jam final questions. You're not suitable to build our React front end. Yeah, that's so funny. Unrealistic expectations. The entire sleeve says, have not watched the video yet. What I'm imagining is in this design interview, seems like it could be really good for infrastructure roles. Yeah, typically larger companies will use design interviews for senior candidates and up, whether or not they're in infrastructure roles, to kind of get a gauge for more broad knowledge and design knowledge. Clinge, hello, welcome back. Citrus says, also I have a kind of a dumb questions. What are the badges based off of? I thought they were buttons, but methinks they're probably not buttons. They are buttons. Yeah, they're buttons. Yeah, we could just leave it at that. They're buttons. It's a bit of stream lore. If you stick around stream long enough, you'll understand eventually. Kevin says, to be more specific, we usually had a two-step process. First interview was just a chat between the candidate and a few from the company, just usual chit-chat, casual chit-chat. Afterwards, we evaluated them based on social skills and gut feeling. The ones we like got the take-home assignment. I really enjoyed that. The only thing to look out for is diversity. Make sure the group talking to the candidate is diverse as possible to avoid the usual traps. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Marsha just spoiled it. And to deal with people being bad with Git, so it's been a rough start, but getting better as I work through issues. Nice. Oh, where is this message? Oh, I can't highlight in here. That's annoying. Oh well. Bad Foxtrot, welcome. It's just Netcat, IRC, Twitch TV with some fancy sed magic. I mean, you could, in theory, implement it that way. This is actually a bunch of async IO Python, because I wanted to learn async IO. Azami, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hockey says, isn't ghosting the norm? I always get ghosted. It shouldn't be. I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like people should reply back. Kevin! Oh. Well, you already have a free button today, so there's one more. There's one more for you, Kevin. Oh boy. Thank you for the gift subs, Kevin, to Shy Ryan and wait. I definitely said that wrong, but welcome to Subdim. I don't know if it's just me, but I have no idea how the heck my friends and colleagues around me have time to date, hang out with their partners/spouses. I'm totally exhausted from work by late evening. All I want to do is go home and chill by myself. Yeah, sounds like you're working too hard, to be honest. Maybe. I also take interviews now. The first one is just see if someone is competent programming, ask them to build simple things like make a library that can take callback functions, call them in specific intervals. Second one is relevant to the work that we're doing. Nice. Sixels, says Nicholas. So I tried to use Sixels for this initially, but Sixels have a few rendering problems in that it's really hard to place them on the screen at the right place, and to have the window resizing work properly. So this actually uses a technology specific to this terminal emulator that's very similar to Sixels, except it places images in cells. So that's probably why there's the artifacting here, because it's resizing a square to not quite a square, and their resizing is probably just garbage. But yeah, there's a specific technology for this terminal emulator. What is the Twitch chat client question? Yeah, it's a bot I wrote. Here's the link to it. How did you get Twitch emotes in the terminal window? Yes, I also just answered that. Perfect. Does curses crash with emojis on terminology? I don't think they're renderable. Is your music not playing? No, it's playing. It's just quiet. They are buttons. Me, no way Big Brain Anthony would choose something like buttons as his badges. It must be a coding thing. Anthony, they're buttons. Yeah. Yep, they're just buttons. Kyrian, hello, welcome back. I got annoyed when I got ghosted because it was the final interview. Yeah, that's yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. How the fuck do you blow up a balloon? How's that a question? You blow and then balloon. What? I feel like this is a trick. Why you gotta troll like this, Junk Time Lord? Kevin says I'm wearing my casual clothes again. Does that mean you're not wearing clothes again, Kevin? Why do the bot's emotes not work? So the bot doesn't know that this is an emote. The way they work here is Twitch tells us the offsets of the emotes, and then it replaces them out, whereas it doesn't know when it sends. Yeah, if you're so smart, tabs or spaces. Well, for the longest time, Sneaky Cat, my editor could not type tabs at all. There was no way to type a tab. So spaces. The bot doesn't read its own message from IRC. Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Oh no. Don't fall for chat's shenanigans. Okay, back to the normal bot, and we're actually caught up on chat, which is wild. But I need to fill up my water because it's empty, and I'm 10 minutes late for doing that, so I gotta do that. Have you ever seen the show Silicon Valley? Okay, we'll answer one more question. I have seen a total of 1 episode of Silicon Valley, and the only reason I have seen that episode is because everyone sends it to me all the time. And it's the pescatarian episode, which actually features Yelp's CEO, Mr. Jeremy Stoppelman, who I used to have lunch with. But yes, everyone sends me the pescatarian episode because I'm a pescatarian. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back. All right, we're back. Hello, hello. Now we have a whole butt ton of chat again. Never trusting anyone in this chat again? Yeah, it's probably good advice. Wait, Marsha. Hmm. Should Citrus trust Marsha? I watched all of it, not by my choice. Oh. You've seen more Silicon Valley than I have. I think the problem with it is it's almost too real. Almost too real. Think you will never listen to anyone else except you again? Uh-oh. Marsha, you have so much power. Not even Anthony? God damn it. Casually drops the fact that he used to eat with Yelp CEO, doesn't explain anything, leaves. We used to have, I used to have a one-on-one twice a month? Yeah, twice a month. Where, I don't know, we mostly just talked about like technical direction and what I thought was fucked up and what should get better. And they were pretty nice lunches, to be honest. There's this, I hope it's still there. This place called Samovar Tea House. Yeah, this is what it looks like inside. Like absolutely gorgeous. But this is where we would get lunch. It's like Jeremy's favorite place in SF. But yeah, and this is it from the outside. I don't know what this is. This must be a new place that's nearby, but it would go to Samovar's. This is worth watching. Please watch it, even if it's off stream. Oh, what have you sent me, Kevin? Is this another Silicon Valley clip? The dick jerk algorithm. Okay, maybe I'll watch it off stream. I don't think that one's gonna be an on-stream one. Anthony is stinky. Pass it on. Pescatarian means one noms plants and fish. Yeah, seafood, or it's vegetarian plus seafood essentially. Or no land animals. No landimals. Fish have feelings too, it's true. If you eat pork, you know that pork farms kill baby pigs by bashing their heads on the ground. Yeah, that's kind of true. Manflash, does Anthony sort of know Rust? I know enough Rust to like write a little script, or little command line, little tool, but I would not say I'm good at Rust. Enrico, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Don't trust Marsha, she's evil. Oh, Frudo says you should join my religion. It's called alcoholism. We got spirits. I've been trying to leave. Oh, Frudo. I mean, not very hard, but sure, semi-regular shits into a fish pond. And my poop-carrying fish. What? What are you talking about, these nuts? What is this? Yeah, what is going on with chat today? That's the real question, Color Mark. What's going on with chat today? Polymathic Man. Whoa. 19 months of subdom. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Rich motherfuckers. I'm trying to go vegetarian. I fail every time. I mean, it's easy if you just don't. I guess the hardest part is getting protein. But I don't know. There's a lot of good protein choices for vegetarian, and to be honest, like most of my diet is vegetarian. Fish is a every once in a while thing for me because it's much easier to it's much easier to buy vegetarian food than it is to buy and keep seafood. But also it's less work to prepare. Zaras XYZ, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You're a pescatarian too, Baldathis? Whoa, that makes two of us. I just love cow too much. I see. I see. That's because you're French? Oh. Wait, is that a thing? Also, Baldathis, do you consider escargot pescatarian? I do, but I don't know if I'm right. I'd be interested to hear your opinion on it. Chad is experiencing some neurochemical imbalances. Oh. Kurian has gifted a sub to Pakel. Thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate that. I'm using fish ponds as an example that my fish aren't treated that well before. Oh yeah, I mean farmed fish is pretty inhumane as well. For me, pescatarianism is more about sustainability than anything else. In that, if you look at like caloric conversion from plant matter, caloric conversion from plant matter is almost exactly 1-to-1. Like, you know, it's actually better than 1-to-1 because plants get most of their energy from, you know, the sun. But if you look at meat products and compare like fish versus land animals, typically you feed fish. I mean, if they're wild fish, it's a little bit different. But farmed fish, you feed fish a certain amount of usually grain input, and then get a certain amount of calories out as you know, fish biomass. And the conversion ratios for seafood is much lower because they don't expend calories maintaining their body mass upright. They don't have to exert energy to exist, whereas, you know, land animals do because they have to walk around and stuff, or stand up, or, you know, they don't receive the benefits of buoyancy due to being in water. And I don't remember the exact ratios, but they're much more sustainable for fish than for traditional land meat. But and a big part of that contributes to, you know, fortunately or unfortunately, our current climate catastrophe. And you know, the amount of, you know, there's a there's a saying from meatpacking industry, which is the cheapest way to sell 8 pounds of corn is to sell 1 pound of beef. And or sorry, the most profitable way to sell 8 pounds of corn is to sell 1 pound of beef, which is a little messed up. And I would love to, you know, tip the scales in a different direction. Of course, I'm only one person, so I don't make a difference in this, but maybe someone else could as well. Polymath says, pretty good. Pin PyTest at 6 because of PyTest Flake 8. Fucking PyTest Flake 8. Stupid garbage package. You should just not use PyTest Flake 8. Thanks for the bits, though. Polymathy appreciates that. Appreciate that. I can speak. I can do words. Mustack, welcome back. Hello, hello. An entire sleeve is also in the pescatarian crew. Nice, nice. That's common misconception, like meat equals protein. Protein is everywhere. That's true, but meat is almost entirely protein. It's you know, if you're just eating green mass, you're not getting significant protein relative to other you know, cellulose, roughage, or carbohydrates. But it's not a French thing, quite the contrary. But yeah, escargot is kind of non-pescatarian. Interesting. Interesting. Kevin says, I'm not vegetarian, but I could probably easily skip meat. I mostly eat vegetarian food and then some meat every once in a while, like burgers or pizza with meat topping. Yeah, it makes sense. It's actually, I think it's not that hard to switch. Do pescatarians eat bunnies? No? What? OMG, Anthony, don't optimize your food? What else would I do? I mean, this has been my diet my entire life, so it's not a recent change or a different thing. But assume a neutrally buoyant cow. Right? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah, let's consume water cows now. There's no way 8 pounds of corn produces 1 pound of beef. Yeah, you're right. It's probably more like 16 or 20. But what's PyTest Flake 8? It's a stupid. Oh, I didn't mean to click on a video. PyTest Flake 8 is a huge fucking hack, but it makes Flake 8. It makes it so when you run PyTest, it also runs Flake 8, which is stupid. There's no reason to do that. Yeah, it runs every Py file, but the problem is there's 2 problems. One, it's a hack in the PyTest parts, and 2, it's a hack in the Flake 8 parts. So anytime either of these 2 release, this thing usually breaks. And in my opinion, you should separate tests from linting. There's no reason to conflate the 2. And trying to force them into a box just makes it a pain for both projects. But PyTest 7 changed how item discovery works ever so slightly to hopefully excise some of the old PyLib stuff, but it hasn't really completed yet. And Flake 8.4, I changed how output works. And PyTest Flake 8 monkey patches Flake 8 in a super hacky way. But yeah, that's why I grumble about it. The only viable solution is the creation of a sea cow. Like it is a pain sometimes? What do you mean, Korean? Getting Flake 8 to generate a test report that CI can read is a thing? Yeah, just use the JUnit output or use the JSON output. Those are easy. If I ever decide to go some form of vegetarianism, it would be bearitarian. I only consume plants and bears. What? You would have appreciated my meal last night. Salmon with garlic, roasted broccoli, and rice. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Letip says 26 grams of protein from beef, 21 grams from beans. Sure. Yes, you can find counterexamples where there are protein-rich things that are vegetarian. But you know, when people think of plants, typically they're not thinking of legumes. They're thinking of, you know, lettuce or you know, other roughage. But yeah, there are, you know, legumes are a good way to get protein in a vegetarian diet, or processed soy protein, or honestly most soy products. Breaking Anthony Sports manatee farming. No. Is her plan to meat mass is like 51? Yeah, that makes way more sense. I did meatless Mondays in grad school and found it easy. Then when I was between jobs, I just made it every day. Saved a few bucks too. Yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper as well. I never understood why people are cupping these things into a pasta again. Yeah, same. PyTest Flakegate bad, Flakegate PyTest style okay. Yeah, I think a Flakegate plugin that enforces how you would write tests, that's completely fine. But imagine a Flakegate plugin that runs your tests, that would also be insane. But people also try and do that as well. The best part of vegetarian food is how light you feel after a meal. Like when we made the switch to vegetarian food box, we get one delivered each week. Recipes for 4 days for people. We notice a big difference in how we feel after like 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. It makes a huge difference. Can't I just use pre-committed Flakegate? Yeah, that's what I would do. And that is what I do. It's hard to pass on meat when working out in terms of protein. Yeah. Legumes are fucking dope. Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah. Lettuce is a terrible crop. Yes, it is also a terrible crop because it consumes so much water. Requires tons of water and produces tasteless, low-energy leaves. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Moomy? Good to see you again. Fixing Flakegate warnings takes a lot of time, but black is awesome. Yeah, just use a code formatter. Easy. I confused PyTest Flakegate, never used with PyTest with Flakegate PyTest style, and was very confused at why a linter plugin got used so bad. No, the latter. This one's fine. This is garbage, but this is fine. Okay. Anyway, we need to actually get some work done today because I have not done any yet. And now I have 7 emails, so I gotta address those real quick. Okay, I paid GitHub. Cool. Support for standard in, standard out. Is this not already supported? I feel like it is. Thought I did this already. I guess not. Feel free to send a patch similar to what is done here. Okay, done with that one. Virtual workshop. That is graded MyPy. Oh, it's gonna be a big auto update day, isn't it? Because MyPy is bumping. That's gonna be 2 weeks in a row. Look at that, and this recruiter email. This shit always makes me fucking laugh. Why do people think this is a positive? Are there people that actually want to work for the asshole that made Uber? Is this really a thing that people think is a positive? Like, no. No, thank you. Programmers find that to be a positive? I guess. Simping for asshole CEOs is absolutely a thing. Too many bros be licking the boots. Yeah. MyPy's bumping? Yeah, so last week, MyPy bumped in the middle of the auto update, so it didn't get the new version. So last week it bumped to 940, and this week it's going to bump to 941. Unless there's a 942 release. Yeah, no, there's no 942. Just gonna say that, otherwise it would be 3 weeks in a row. Why does my sdist have egg info stuff? That's the metadata. That's the packaging metadata. This is how it works. Ew, he's gonna code time to go. MyPy will do Semver after 1.0. I mean, that's typically how Semver works. But yeah, today should be a big auto update day. You're missing the opportunity of a lifetime? Yeah, right, Kevin? What kind of feeling should I have towards Uber? Well. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to think, but my thoughts toward Uber is kind of comes from 2 directions. One being that individual enabled a lot of extremely sexist behavior. and essentially abuse of women, and that shit's not cool. But also, both Uber and Lyft are basically just taking advantage of slave labor, and that's not really that great either. I used to work at Lyft, so I, thought I was at the better of two companies, which I think Lyft is a little bit more fair about paying employees, and they certainly have fewer systemic sexist management problems. Right at the bottom, at the end of the day, they're both kind of abusing labor. Anthony's finally writing code. What is this, a YouTube video? Yeah. Ordering pizzas counts as home chef cooking, just add your own seasoning. Hey, what's up, Qualsy? Hello. Uber totally killed their employees to build their app. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I agree, we should respect women. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Miss Nuts. Uber Eats at least defaults to better tip percentages than DoorDash. So for the longest time, Polymathic Man, those weren't actually going to the employees. Those larger tip percentages were just going into the pockets of execs. So as much as it seems like it's a good thing, for the longest time it was not. Oh wow, they actually went for the pun here. Neat. A bunch of YouTube comments too. All right, we're not no YouTube comments. Doing code. Ken says, I want to tell a really dirty joke, but I decided not to. I guess I've grown since last stream. Yeah, or you just got bonked enough times. Literally stealing from your employees as fuck. That's the thing. The workers, the drivers and such, are not considered employees. And Uber and Lyft lobbied millions of dollars in California to keep it that way, so that they did not have to pay them fairly. They did not have to give them benefits, and could continue to take advantage of them in that way. This why says, I remember why I didn't bother with PyEnv. Pip Segfault? Holy shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. Doing code continues to read Twitch chat. Okay. All right, so we need to do syntax highlighting for these things down here. So I'm going to write a highlighter for these. I think we're gonna write a TextMate grammar, I guess. No Sutara, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yes, the intention is to work today. And the intention is every stream. That California proposition re-gig economy always confused me as an outsider. I never heard a good argument from the perspective of the companies except the obvious, it's good for our stonks. Yeah, most of the argument was, hey, you better vote for this or we're gonna make things more expensive for you. That's essentially what the companies were arguing for. And then the other side was like, but dude, it's basically slave labor. And enough people were like, oh, I don't want to pay more for Uber and Lyft, and voted for it. But I guess if we can't exploit labor, this service won't exist, which is okay, I guess. Yeah. Damn. We can't have slavery, so I guess we can't have a business model anymore. That's essentially what it was. But yeah. Okay, I think what I'm going to do to work on this is I think I'm going to make a file. I think we're going to iterate on this by making a grammar separately, and then when we're happy with the grammar, this'll look nice, basically. How am I gonna do that? Viav share. So my thought here is to make a text make grammar to represent this output, and then hard code that into babi and run the same highlighter code that I have for everything else. I think that'll be, which is a little bit silly because I'm parsing then unparsing then parsing, but I think the code will be more straightforward that way. There's also benefits of being contractors instead of workers. Yeah, the argument was that if they're true workers, then the companies would dictate their hours, which is true to some extent. They would have less flexibility on their working hours, but that's basically where it ends. Like, they would have healthcare, which like makes a huge fucking difference. Power Blast, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How much of a code review does the 25k babi reward give? I'd like to use it for my Python LSP proxy whenever I get something working. I'll usually do somewhere around 1,000-ish lines. But yeah, any language. Noob44! Thank you for the resub at 15 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's good to see you again. My Sodra says, take a look at what Uber is doing in other countries like Brazil. You'll have to tell me more because I don't have time to look it up. Employee is not those in chef mines, but in this building nearly where management stuff is free. I'm not sure what you're saying, Leetap, but yeah. That's a weird thing to say, these nuts. Oh. 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 Okay. Grammar, source, what's the simple one? INI? Yeah. We need scope. Scope name. Source.demo. We need file types. Demo. I don't think we need a name. We need patterns. Anyone have a good 1,000-line Haskell project idea? Can you even write Haskell that's that many lines? Noob44 says, just came here from your software salary video. Seems devs in the US are paid a lot. Speaking of somebody working in the UK. Yeah. Yeah. There is a pretty significant disparity there. I don't want to use begin and end captures. I want to just use a straight up pattern and then with captures in it. Yeah, so I want to do this. Oh, are these tabs? Yeah, they're gonna be tabs. It doesn't really matter because I'm gonna paste them anyway later, so we can just ignore them being tabs. Match. Okay, so we're gonna match beginning being. Hey, what's up, Henry Coding? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. UK has free healthcare though. Yeah, but free healthcare is not 50% of your salary. 0 to 9 plus colon. Basically want to capture everything here is the tricky bit. Why are you not highlighting? Okay. 0 to 9 plus, and colon, and then escaped square bracket, then not square bracket, plus, and then escape square bracket, parenthesis, and then not space plus. I think that's what I want. What are you mad about? Oh. And then we need to make Wiktionary for captures. This will have some scope name. I don't know what it's going to be called. But we want 1, 2. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we got to give them names and then ways to highlight them, basically. This should also make it so that the theme applies to the error panel. What are you mad about? Oh, it's just Vim being dumb. Site's only for US. You can filter by location, but there's less location data outside of the US. Kevin says, I was paid well in Swedish terms in my last gig, roughly 90K a year. Became a contractor and doing roughly 160K a year. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty typical. Hey, what's up, Knackle Hello, hello. Welcome back. Just a lifestyle change can make a big difference. It's not all roses, though. More pressure to ensure you have work lined up. More paperwork. Yeah, yeah. Don't you have 2 capture groups for the square bracket stuff? Oh, yeah, you're right. I should capture the square brackets separately. Oh, actually, yeah, why is there a capture group in here? Yeah, good call. Maybe I should capture this separately, because the square brackets could be styled separately. I don't think it's super useful. But let's see. What is the header called in INI? Because I think I'll use that for this just to get something working. Comments. Definition. Entity. Warby the square bracket. Surely it's in here somewhere. Punctuation. No, that's for white space. That's for assignment. Definition. This, right? No. Oh, here it is. Group title.ini. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just put this in here. And let's see if we restart this. Does it use my grammar? Oh, we gotta do babi. JSON decoder. Okay. Line 6. Yeah, trailing white space here. Can't escape Vim that easily? God damn it. This is line 6. So this escape is wrong, so probably needs double backslash. Sure has no attribute get. Rule.make. Oh, does a pattern, does a match have to have a name? It seems that it needs to, yes. Name, error, line. Sure, something like that. What do you mean? Sure has no attribute get. How is this dictionary a string? What? Oh, because I did captures wrong. Yeah, it's supposed to be a Wiktionary. Wow, those actually ended up being the right tabs. Oh, I don't know why I didn't do this. Oh, because there was no comma. Yeah. Premature end of character class. This one? Mayhaps? Oh. Okay, that must not be what my theme does. Entity name, not section, not group title. There we go. Got some coloring there. Editing Babi with Nano. I'm actually editing Babi with Babi. But yeah. PyPI told me that I need to use an API token instead of a username and password. It seems Twine doesn't support it. Works fine for me. This is what you put in your Twine RC. You set your username to double under token, and then it just works. Go ahead and do the same thing. Jenny put me on dish duty. Sounds good, sounds good. Podcast time? What do you mean podcast time? What? What do you mean podcast time? Was I supposed to do a podcast today and I forgot about it? Robin5, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You're missing a square bracket. Maybe I don't understand what you're trying to match. Yeah, I think I forgot to escape something. How about we end it Babby with him? Thank you for the bits, Black Box. We will still need to use this one as Babby though, because that's what we're testing here. But okay, we can edit the grammar with the feet cache. We can edit with Vim again. Yep. Where's double under token document? I don't remember. Do grammars zero index the match groups? Yeah, so match 0 is the entire string. This is like regex matches, regex groups. So match 0 is always the entire string, so they start numbering at 1. Why did you make captures an object and not an array? Because that's what the TextMate spec says it has to be. It cannot be an array. I mean, VS Code will allow it to be an array, but it's technically wrong. Ramen, welcome, welcome. Anthony writes Vim, yeah. Edit Vim with Babby to complete the circle. Can those grammars use name captures? Nope. They have to be numbered. If the alias I showed you earlier would come in handy, yeah. VS Code does that because it's all JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript doesn't give a shit. That's why it accidentally works in VS Code. But it doesn't work in any of the other TextMate implementations. Okay, so this works, but it's not really what I want. I'm going to try and find a better name for this. So that we can get actual good highlighting rather than what I have right now. Big Babby, VS Dark. Okay, so we're looking for this color. Syntax.type, entity.name. I want one that's bold. Oh. Mine is the only one that's bold. Unless there is some other bold thing. Markup heading. Markup.bold. We could say that it's bold. Strong. Interesting. So we could call it a strong something type. It's weird that these are different. I feel like this is supposed to include this. Storage.type.rune.go. So what if I said instead supports.type. And yeah, now it's not bold. What about a strong support type? Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Hang on, I'm just doing this to see. These don't have a special color, which is annoying. I would like them to have a separate color, but they don't. I was thinking you'd want to match one or more non-square bracket characters, but I guess other square bracket also works. Oh, did I use the wrong one? Yeah, you're right. I probably want closed square bracket rather than open square bracket. Good call. Good call. You are absolutely right. So that this should be squacket, the other squacket. Oh, we got rid of the strong here. Oops. Can you configure less to use babi? Babi's not a pager, so it wouldn't really work, but it would maybe kind of work. I don't know. Like you could maybe do, let's see, pager equals babi standard in. That didn't work. Oh, but because less is the pager itself. But yeah, you could do this. So this is sort of using it as a pager. A little bit hacky, but kind of works. But yeah, I could do alias less equals babi dash. That would work. Hey, what's up, Snipe Bunny? I leveled up. Looking for a good Firefox extension to group tabs together. Oh, I don't know anything about. I don't group tabs. I heard tree tab is good, but I also have no idea. I don't group tabs. Stupid fucking work trees. I'm pretty sure there's a duplicate. I'm just not gonna read this and hopefully figure it out. Holy shit. I've gotten so many emails today. I don't know why. I don't stop. What is your screenshot, Kevin? Holy fuck, that's a lot of things that it needs to know. That's a lot of permissions. Why would something need all that? Eclipse Blue X, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, yeah. Constant numeric regex tags access attribute name. Ooh, we could color this as invalid. That should give us another thing to color here. Ooh, ooh. That's looking kind of nice. That's looking kind of nice. Web GPU is coming as a web standard. Oh no. Oh no. Well, hopefully there's like an opt-out. Like it requires a thing. This looks kind of nice though. I want these colons to be a different color though. But I don't know that there's a good scope for them. Oh, I'm free from Vim. Yay. Oh, we can color the numbers. I was free from Vim, not anymore. Sure. True. True. Entity.name.operator.customliteral.number. Does Babi actually highlight numbers deliberately? Or is a number? Oh, it does. Constant.numeric. If we set that here. Now it just feels like a rainbow for no reason. Kind of nice. But Arya Piyush, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What do you think about this, chat? I still need to come up with the right scope for these, but I think this is just supposed to be the other way around. More specific afterwards, because it's prefix matched. Often to use the enum module? Really rarely. Let's see. Used it in Advent of Code. Used it in an explains video. Babi has a couple enums. This probably doesn't need to have an enum. What does this use enum for? Because enums are kind of fucking slow. This actually isn't an enum. This is a singleton. This is used to do the allow none but have a sentinel value. Yeah, so the answer is pretty rarely. Looks good, says more ATI. I think it's alright. Yeah, I need to figure out what this is supposed to be. There's like some punctuation thing that I need to figure out. Punctuation. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. Wait, PHP tags get their own special highlighting in this grammar? That's kind of crazy. Maybe I should look at another theme that has more theminess. Maybe this theme. Oh, this one literally just has punctuation. Punctuation dot separator feels right. This seems oh wait, no, that's root. Yeah, no, that's right. We can always make these more specific later. I think this is good. Yeah, so it didn't actually color these any different, but that's fine. Let's see what it looks like with a different theme. XDG config home. That's what it looks like in the really ugly theme. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of nice. Seems to fit well nicely. Wow. Tier 1 to 15 gives you 151? Really? 15 times 16 over 2? Wait. And then plus 1 over 2? Oh, you have an extra 15 at the end. You have this plus 15. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that doesn't work because add up nicely, but oh, you want to know what this theme is? The pink one? I don't know. Debated. Yeah, you debated me with math. Jay. Well, I don't want to pronounce your name just straight up. JYZZI, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Bit of an unfortunate name. On pale pink theme, I think. It's a Jazz Lucy theme. Is Vim good? Says Crow. Oh. Okay, but I think this is fine. I think this looks reasonable. If we imagine that at the bottom of here, so we get a little bit of coloring there. Drink Draw FR, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Outdated version, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, you're pretty close to the number there. 3 more than I'm done forever. Wait, is that how it works? Yeah, I guess that would get you to 69. Oh, you said hi to me too. Okay, good. Good outdated version. I thought you were leaving behind. I thought you were leaving me behind for a sec there. Okay, so the question now becomes, how do I make this work? Because we also need to handle this, and we also need to handle when it is not. Vim is for Voomers. Blackbox says I was forced to use Vim at my first. What? Why would they force you to use a text editor? Oops, excuse me. Well, that was weird. That came out of goddamn nowhere. Yeah, why would they force you? That seems real weird. Gross. look. It's not my intention by any means. Okay. Okay. Because GUIs are bad. So you all just had Ubuntu server on your PC? I mean, you use Vim and other stuff, but... okay, babi HL syntax. No, lint errors. I think we can make you a raw string and then remove these. Grammar.make is what it is supposed to be. Then we have to make a compiler? Right? Compiler from a grammar. And grammars. Wait, where's the actual... highlight line takes a compiler. Okay. And a state. Oh, what? We need grammar, we need grammars, and we need compiler. How do we make a grammars? We can just make one. Like grammar equals this, grammars equals grammars with no directories. And then compiler takes grammar and grammars. Burn compiler, grammar, grammars. And then we call highlight using a compiler. Highlight line, compiler state. Compiler has root state, right? Root state, yep. So we'll pass compiler to root state, line, and true. And we'll get back a state and a regions. Cool. Kurt says, gonna have to demo my work today. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Not the X server. You can't waste time on Facebook. Still use Debian desktop. That's pretty nice. I'd be happy working in Debian. Will there be help or tooltips in Babi? Probably not. Why did you make Babi instead of using Nano or Vim? Because Vim's kind of junk. And Nano removed the feature that I wanted. And it's really hard to hack on. And I wanted to learn curses. And that's all in this video. And you triggered the 1 in 10 on the bot too. Have you seen fig.io? I have not. I have not. Okay, so in here we need to do our highlighting. But I need to fill up my water again. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I will be right back. I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. uh, sorry. I guess I'll tell you what I'm laughing at. So Juicebox Hero, who many of you know, Twitch staffer, also streams programming sometimes. Twitch, she has a chat command in her chat that's bang BF or bang dating or whatever. And to be funny, it replies, "I'm dating Nunya," and with a bang in front of it. And then if you type bang Nunya, it says Nunya business. And the reason that I'm laughing is one of the people that she's tutoring as part of like whatever the tutoring program is like, "Hope you, Tofu, and Nunya are doing well." Which is just so funny. Blackbox says, "Is there a way I can run a Python script that loops forever with the timeouts? So the workflow would be run code, wait for 30 seconds, repeat from step 1. Yeah. You know, you just made a script that basically is your main function while true, import time, and did time sleep 5. Then maybe this is your actual work, is to print hello hello world. I press caps lock? Why did that shift key not work? Worst keyboard on the key on the keyboard. There we go. You know, this will basically run a periodic task every 5 seconds or so. You could also use the watch command if you didn't want to implement the logic yourself. I'm pretty sure I have a video on that. Explains watch. Oops. I know I have a video on it. It's the problem when you make clickbait titles, is sometimes they don't have the search terms in them. One of those, 153.9. Where did all my notifications go? Oh, it searched a single repo. Okay. 153 is repeatedly checking command output. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's my video on watch. That's another way you could do this. That's how I would do it. Oh, more ATI also suggested watch. Nice, nice. More ATI is gonna get food. Thanks you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Bang Nunya. I don't have a Nunya command, or a dating command, or a GF command, or yeah, I got none of that. Rip me. Can't do time.sleep. That decreases throughput. Use await asyncio.sleep for maximum throughput. Yeah, good meme. If I've written some code, how can I give it to my friends for them to use if they don't have Python? You can use something like py-to-exe, which the other Asatili maintains. Yes, there's 2 of us. Alberto Satili. Oh, I guess it's been orgified. I think we found this before. But this guy has my name on Twitter. Or my GitHub handle on Twitter. Bang girlfriend, bang boyfriend? Yeah, nothing. I'm a good bean? What do you mean I'm a good bean? I'm a good bean because I'm not dating anyone? That's just a sad bean. It's just a sad bean. Is that your brother? Asks everybody. No. Some other guy. It's funny because they send me recruiting emails all the time that are like, "I'm pretty sure this person thinks I'm you." But they are true Italian. They would probably say "sottile." Maybe not that emphatic, but and yes, he also uses Python, which is also convenient and confusing. Does Java still need Java to be installed to execute a jar? Yeah, you need some Jerry to do that. But yeah, my brother is not that. I know he has that on GitHub. This my brother. This my brother. Kind of looks like me a little bit. But yeah, that's my brother. There's another Satile responsible for age. Yeah, he doesn't go by Satile anymore. You're thinking of Philo Satile, who has a different last name now. But yes, I'm also not related, or at least not closely related to this person. We should make a Wikipedia. I mean, it would be cool to have a Wikipedia article. Anthony writes Pythons are huge. Oh, well, he goes by Alberto, but two Acetiles. A PhD holder, though. Something about those Satile genes. Yeah. We look alike? What? No. I don't look like this guy at all. Other than we're both white and have brown hair. Not this guy, the other guy? Alberto? You can't really tell anything from this photo. Are you talking about my brother? Of course I look like my brother. I share 50% of his genes. I don't look like this guy either. But okay, yeah, I do look like my brother. That's fair at least. Although he has brown eyes, not blue eyes. But yeah. Does he also code for a living? He did not until recently. I taught him some basics of Python about a year and a half ago, and then he did a coding bootcamp, and now he's on his second job, which is pretty cool. Janetron says, so I should be on the lookout for an Ace-Tilly. Yeah. Kevin Writes Code says, I gotta go. Family time. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kevin. I'll see you around. We live in a simulation. There's Naga. Hello. Welcome back. I said it when your brother was there. Okay, yeah, I'm just behind on chat as usual. This is literally you with a wig. I think if you saw us stand next to each other, we would look pretty different. But yeah. But anyway, that's my brother. Okay, what was I doing? We were trying to get this working. If focused and self.y equals ly. Elif self.errors ly.disabled. That should change it slightly. We get rid of one of these. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I think I'm going to change it to be the number of the width of the thing. Well, that's kind of nice though. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Why the hell did Python make an elif and not elsif like everyone else? I mean, it's not super consistent. Like, is there like a table for this? If else in 10 different programming languages. Elif in Python, elsif in Java. I like else space if the most. Ruby likes elsif. No E, no space. C# has it fine. Swift has it fine. Objective-C has it fine. Go has it fine. JavaScript has it fine. Rust is okay. Plus is fine. What about Bash? Bash is weird if I remember correctly. Where's the fucking else if? Elif. Yeah, Bash has Elif. I suspect that's where Python got it from. But yeah, it is a little bit annoying. There's this chemistry YouTuber called Nile Red. He recently made a compound that smells like distilled farts. This guy's a smart fella and a fart smeller. What a legend. Oh no. Ruby garbage language? Yeah, Ruby has the wackiest one. Why does the C# example have braces on the same line? Because they're not following the Microsoft style guide. At least it's not else if. Yeah, we can all agree that Ruby is the worst, right? If I make a language, I'm gonna name it EF, so it's the same number of characters as if. Ooh. Also, if phi. I don't like if phi in Bash either. Or case esac. That shit's garbage. Hey, what's up, Mr. Singh? Hello, hello. Audio Tour, welcome to the stream. Who says Ruby is bad? Yeah. Yeah. One of our microservices at work is written in Ruby. Most of Stripe is written in Ruby. Okay, so now I just need to highlight the other part. Which is, how does that work? You have some sort of cache, right? Yeah. Oh, we need to have the theme. Oh, we need to have the theme. Oh, we need to have the theme. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's a damn shame. How am I gonna get that threaded through here? Speaking of theme, hey, it's my theme. Let's see what this looks like in my theme. You can't really tell the difference between dim gray, I think. Yeah, there's no... I guess the dim attribute blends it with black, so black blended with black doesn't really make a difference. Wait, why did that change this one? I don't fucking know. Hey, what's up, Chico Codes? Hello, hello. What theme is that? This is the theme that we handcrafted. This is our artisanally made theme. The notebook theme makes a comeback. Indeed, Tufufu. It's back. Mr. Sang says, what get command did you use to get back to your last state with both staged and unstaged files? I don't know that I did that. Did I do that? I don't know. I don't use git stash, which would have been one of them. I've used git reset soft. Maybe that's the one you're referring to? Is K and R the same line brace people? I mean, I like this format for... I like my Egyptian bracing. Oh, that looks kind of weird. Maybe because it's not in a... Is that how you write C#? I don't fucking remember. It's been so long. Admittedly, I always used to use the class generator. That's the only way other people are wrong? Missing a pren? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's why it was weird. Yeah, there's also this way, which is the Microsoft style. Which I find a little hard to read. And then there's like the I saw this a lot in school, is people would do this, which is wacky, or they would do like their last statement. I don't remember the function names. They would do their last statement like this, which is just like so ugly. But I've seen some shit. I guess my advice is pick one and stick with it. Like, I like my Egyptian bracing. That's what I stick with. So this way. Niker says too much white space. I like int main. No white space? You're just wrong. You're just wrong, nrank ms. You're just wrong. This shit's just wrong. You probably write if like a function too. This shit's just wrong. Get out of here. Probably do this shit too. Get out of here. This isn't fucking code golf. That's so gross. It's perfect. No. No. No, you're wrong. Sorry, but you're wrong. Banned? Yeah. Go get a mod. Egyptian bracing is Nito burrito? Yeah. Get a code from or use the defaults unless you find something you absolutely hate. Yeah. Probably also does variable assignment without spaces around the equals. Yeah, like bash. But if is a function, at least in Lisp, yeah, in Lisp it is, but here it's not. Anyway, what were we doing? I don't remember. Oh, threading the theme through. Yeah, so this needs to have theme. Probably do syntax.theme. Wait, we don't reinitialize you? We should. Yeah, we need to do this here. Oh, we do. Oh, we clone. Oh. I see. Maybe we should do this as a clone also. Whoops. Theme. Peasants talking about braces, indentation only here. Yeah. Yeah. But new line brace after function signature, but not after control flow. That's just inconsistent. I wish Python had optional braces. Yeah, same. I kind of like braces. I once heard one actually good argument for brace on a new line. If you separate the conditions or argument list to make multiple lines, new brace line might make it clear where the first statement is. I just double indent the conditions. Then they're differentiated. How can you run against a specific commit? They were so close. Would need to run git checkout my commit. Then you have the right command. They were so close. We're so close, but so far away. The MapPy's gonna be mad. There's other states that is not captured there. I think we need to also set these, maybe? But maybe it's fine to not. So in theory, we can highlight Hey, what's up, Hakatoss? Hello, hello. Is there an option for Git to use the pager if the output is long? There is, but I don't remember what it is. I feel like it's an option to your pager and not actually the Git, but I also don't remember. Outdated version, you're looking for this video. Mizuzi, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. What are grammar and grammars? Asks Finikami. So grammar represents a single language grammar, like source.python, and grammars is the collection of grammars. So all of the grammars. But in this case, we don't care about having the grammar collection. We're just making a single grammar and highlighting using that. And the reason it needs access to grammars is a grammar can include from another grammar. So that's why this has that reference there. Oh my god, what is this theme? This is called, it's originally called Notebook, and it used to look way worse, and we modified it. I actually think it looks all right. I kind of like it, but it's a little bit wacky. Okay. Figure out how to make these. Okay, we call this oh, we could say intrude, doesn't really matter there. So then once we have the regions, remove the trailing new line. Probably need to do that as well. This is the region. Honestly, I should just make this a function. Yeah. Yeah. Render words do. Somehow the beige background works. Yeah, I think it's actually kind of nice. Force Penguin says it does look like one used a highlight marker on it, which is an interesting idea. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I was going for. It's not like a white light blinding your eyes. Yeah, it's not like a. It's like a nice light mode. I like clean white better than dirty beige color. Well, each their own. How much do I make as a junior dev? A fuck ton. I make issues, PRs, and Jira tickets. Oh no. Hey, what's up, the Double Kid? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. The light theme hate has gone too far, and we must stand up against it. Well, Mumi, why are you shooting down this light theme then? This is your brother in arms. But yeah, I also kind of agree. I think dark mode is too overhyped. Okay, so this is really just compiler and state and line. Actually, it's these plus compiler. Um, state line stir first line cool this tuple HLs. Wait, no, it's just HLs. I think HLs is a type alias. Oh, tuple state HLs. Hiccup, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, it also needs theme. Oh, and it needs color manager. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, you know what? I can just make one of these. Hmm. Hmm. More annoying than I thought it was. Hey, what's up, Boings type? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Is it HLs or HLS? No, it's HLs. What if Babby's in dark mode and the theme is light and inverts all the colors to make it dark? Let's make a new theme. I went AFK and now Babby has colors. Babby always had colors, Pari. It was just different. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this is annoying. Cause well, you need all this logic too. Maybe we pass in style and or maybe pass in color manager. File highlighter. Whoa, this is wild. Hmm. Yeah, because I want to use the theme, so we gotta keep that part. This part is tough though. OMG, a property? Yeah, it's just a shortcut. I don't use them too often though. Property equals a memory leak? No. Not in this case. It's a encapsulation leak at the very least, but an intentional one. Problem is, even after we have these, we still have to do more work to draw them. Still have to do all this shit. Maybe we just have it return the regions directly and have this be separate. I don't remember what this type is. Regions. Wait, it's literally just this function. This function is the same as this one. Maybe I inline this? That's the only difference. And this. Oh, are you recursive? Are you really recursive? No. Yeah, this is way simpler. Hmm. Yeah, what's up, Tinnis? Welcome, welcome. How is this used recursively? Inner captures parse. Oh. Yeah, like maybe this should be called highlight S and there should be a separate highlight line that does that ends trick up thing. We'll do that as a separate PR. do that as a separate PR. And just notify. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna call this highlight S. And we gotta fix all of these. Okay, so things should still pass there, just a little refactor. And then we want to take... Actually, do I even need to do this? I don't actually care about the new line. Yeah, maybe we don't do this. This seems like a lot of work for no reason. Yeah, it's a lot of work for no reason. Be highlight line. Lurkin sounds good, Torvum. Hey, what's up, Ezekiel? Good to see you again. Where are in regions style equals this is a little bit annoyingly duplicated. If regions, and the last one is equal to this one, and that's never going to be true, so we can just skip this and just do this. Rodrigue, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And actually, I can probably skip this. There's so few regions that it doesn't really make a difference. And I wonder if... I wonder if themes should do this adder thing directly. Like, take a color manager and convert it. That seems make the most sense. Maybe style should do it. Yeah. Yeah. Sackboy Ending, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. And Alex Watch, thank you as well for the follow. Yeah, I think this makes way more sense. Have this handle that. Where do you come from? Here, I guess. This should be self dot. Actually, I think this would read better as this. That way these all line up. Yes, I like that. Okay, let's see who gets mad. There's no attribute adder. Style dot adder. Self dot color manager. Babi HL lint errors 138. Okay. Okay. Time for the demo. Sounds good, Crow. Thank you for stopping by. Good luck on your demo. I think it'll be a failing test because it doesn't know about the types in one place, so it'll be a little failure. Yeah. File syntax has no attributes. This would be adder equals style dot adder syntax dot color manager. Dot adder syntax color manager, and the test should pass. I'm surprised that it didn't notice that. Probably because it was any. Why does regs in syntax.py have a type while other local variables don't have a type? Because if I remove the type, MyPy probably complains. Yeah. I only annotate locals if MyPy is mad about them, and the reason is MyPy can't infer this because the append happens after this. If this if statement were inverted, actually it might not even do that because we access the if statement. MyPy has inference for append, but only if it sees it before anything else. So this is a case of MyPy's inference being kind of shitty. In an ideal world, I wouldn't need this at all. But we are not in ideal world, so sad face. Such is life. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so now that we have the regions, we actually don't need to keep the regions. We can just render them. How do we do this here? Self.buff.line positions. Hey, what's up, Xnilo? Thanks for lurking. Yes, I remember this being the most complicated part of the of the thing. Fortunately, we don't have an X offset. Okay, so this will always be 0. This will always be dim.width. Yes. Okay. Instead of appending these here, we can do standard skr dot change attribute. And we need the draw y. We need the x to be r dot start. And the n to be, how do we know if it wraps or not? Let's just not worry about it wrapping. I don't, for now, and then we can fix it. Max r dot ends dim dot width. Wait, is this distance or is this end position? Don't click on the first link. It's garbage. BKG no. Change attribute. That's the number of characters. Ugh. Maybe that? R dot start is greater than or equal to dim dot width. Break. Region has no attribute adder. Oh, because it's just adder. Ooh, look at that shit! Yo! 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 This looks so good! Yo! I'm pretty sure it's buggy though. Oh, I can't make my screen narrow enough. Do I have to use 2max to do that? The wrong one. Shit. I think I used max when I meant min. Fuck. Fuck. Hmm. Hmm. Biometer says GG. I mean, it looks pretty good. There's something fucked up here, though. Minimum of r.n dim.width. I wonder if it's just highlighting the bottom right corner causes it to error, and maybe we just ignore the error? We've never highlighted the bottom right corner, have we? I guess we could just try with a... Oh god, right, this theme looks like garbage in the... If you become one height... Oh, but you're not quite... Oh, it still doesn't even highlight... Oh, there we go. Okay, so it has no problem highlighting the bottom right corner, so that's not it. Okay. I guess we can debug it. Try... exception. We're just gonna use raise ass to figure out what's wrong here. We could use the debugger, but just gonna put all of these in here. Okay, so 3719. Width of 0. Oh. I see. I see. So maybe we just do this. Maybe if we do that. That. That was kind of funny. Cursor just went wild. Oh. Oh, it's slight buggy. It colors the little arrowy things. Hmm. Time is standing still. Answer. Life is dead. Yeah, enter. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. It is said with a bit of an accent. So if it's instead of him, enter, it would just be enter. Yeah, that would happen. Enter. Yeah, that certainly would put it a little. It would have a little bit of a different meaning there. Okay, how do we fix this? We really just need to know length and width. If len s is greater than or equal to dim.width, you don't actually allow this to scroll, but it could be another time. Time would literally stand still. Yes, that is true. Oh, I got rid of my break thing. Oh, wait, no. Here it is. Okay, let's try this instead. Oh, look at that. It fucking works. Oh, it's so cool. The other cool thing is it responds based on the theme too. So, I mean, this looks like garbage because this theme looks like garbage here, but it's pretty cool. Here's what it would normally look like. Here's up 3. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Okay, so if we look at our to-do, we have done this. Not done that. We've also not done tests. Oh. What pretty much has to say about this. Yeah, it's a Banton. Hello, hello. I don't know how I'm gonna test all this. Hmm. Gemfile also gets associated with ruby.gemfile. think this should just be... It's not right. FIFA Compo and Spiral Double Helix. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I didn't follow, what the hell? Well, it said you followed. And following since 37 seconds ago. Maybe you mistapped the screen, but it says you're following. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's just a warning that can be completely ignored. It is funny when people Google stuff and they're like, I'm surprised I found your name there. Yeah, I mean, it's, literally me from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. God damn. Being like, yep, you can ignore that. Welcome back if an accidental unfollow. I don't know. Mind games tell people to follow so they follow. I see what you're doing. I mean, if you follow, you get a little notification. I read your name off. It's just kind of how that works. Okay, we don't need to do any more. We don't need this anymore. Was helpful. Plain text nerds, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I'm looking at some PRs and someone misspelled chore as in the PR title. And no one has said anything. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I'd just let it run. Just let it fucking run. Maybe everyone else is like, hey, look at this idiot. Do you work in data engineering? No, I do not. Well, right now I don't work in anything at all, but in a couple weeks the answer will be no. I guess technically my job at Stripe is sort of, it's Python engineer or Python developer, Python infrastructure, and all of the Python developers are data engineers, so kind of, but not really. Anton says, I started reorganizing my ELF object reader from a single file and started writing unit tests. Oh, I would have written the unit test first. Sounds more important. But yeah, right as I say that, I definitely did not follow my my advice here, because I haven't written tests for this feature yet. God, someone set the MOTD to look like the message not found thing. It was probably ddelsp or Crow. No, probably not Crow. Crow would have just set it to MOTD. Did it happen this stream or was it last stream? It might have even been last stream. Oh no, Jas Lucy did it. Good troll. It fucking worked. It is interesting that the spacing is different though. But yeah, I'm missing quite a few tests here. Yeah. This entire file is not covered. I'm surprised this is uncovered. Oh. Yep, that would make sense. Okay. And that being uncovered makes sense. This makes sense. That makes sense. These are probably the new lint functions. 583? Yeah, that's a new command as well. And these are all junk files. Did I push this? Yep. We pushed that as well. This is gonna be in the video. Gonna be in a video. Alright, it's hard to kill. This was the sleepy thing. Bingtron says, how do we get you to use Vim? You donate a number of bits that ends in 51. James Boyan, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Why are scientific papers hard to read? Because they target different audiences. Sometimes you need complicated words to describe some of the research going on. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay, we're about 3.5 hours. I think this is probably a good place to stop for today, and we'll try and fix up the other things and write tests tomorrow. Yeah, because this is pretty cool. Oh, I got rid of t3.py. God damn it. Need a new thing to lint. There we go. Wait, that's fucked up. Why are the lines wrong for this? Oh, because it reformatted them? I see. Yeah, I should change my formatters to be first in my pre-commit config. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Conan Geist, thank you for the resub at 10 months. AWC Bongo, AWC Bongo. How can I donate bits though? Through cheering. Yeah, cheering. Are you testing that it works in other themes? I mean, we tested this theme and we tested the default theme. I really only care that the default theme works. So, I mean, it looks best in the default theme. But in theory, we could make it work. Actually, we already showed that it works well with the pink theme too, didn't we? Yeah, that's what it looks like in the pink theme, which is pretty neato. What does this look like in the pink theme? Yeah. What about hot dog stand? I don't know. We will try and find hot dog stand. Grab dash I hot dog. Hot dot. Is it hot space? Comment, I'm so sorry. Ugh. All right. Color warning. Color warning, chat. Made that alive? Congrats, Crow. All right. Flashbang warning. Yeah, it looks fine in hot dog stand, I guess. You can't really tell that this is highlighted as red though, and the background is also red. Oh, that's a hideous color. But yeah, it works. Alright. Hot dog stand is dead. Goodbye, hot dog stand. Thank you for your service. There's that relish, yeah. Okay, but yeah, anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let me do my little spiel and then we will find a channel to send you off to. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to YouTube 3 times a week. Today's video is particularly popular. how much do I make as a staff software engineer, so you can find out how much money I make. But also you'll find a tool that helps you gauge and negotiate and set expectations and other things like that. I upload my streams to my second channel, which you can get to from here. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon. However, this week we're going to be streaming all week. We might also be doing a bonus stream today playing Minecraft. So stop by the Discord. I will only be announcing the Minecraft stream on Discord because, yeah, or you can follow here and get your follow notification one way or another. But I announce my streams in two places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony. Not for the Minecraft stream though. We're just gonna skip that. So I announced what I'm gonna be working on, and we did that. We did both of these things today. Not too much Misc open source, but a little bit. I also announced on the Discord. Stop by there and join and such. And yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Let's go find someone to raid.